What is going on, everyone? It is Angel coming back at you with another awesome review. First of all, I just want to say I hope you guys had an amazing holiday, an amazing Christmas, or just an amazing day for whatever you chose to do or celebrate on December 25th. And yeah, I had a great time with my friends and family, with my lady and my amazing family. And yeah, I got some cool stuff that I am very grateful for, and I hope you had some awesome stuff coming your way as well. Let's go ahead and check out what the video is about. Today we got the Metroid Figma, Metroid Dread Samus Aran, and wow, beautiful presentation. Really excited for this figure. I did already open it, obviously. This was a Christmas gift from my amazing lady. Beautiful box, by the way. I know this is fairly new. Good Smile hasn't really made packages like this. This is something pretty new. Here's the right side with some great artwork here. The back of the box with more artwork as well. See what's going on here. We got Samus in some great poses, some language that I don't know how to read. I believe that's Japanese. And then yeah, very nice box. And the cool thing is this is just a sleeve, so if you are an out of box collector, or an in-box collector, excuse me, you can actually leave it like this on your shelf for display. So that's really cool. Front of the box, back of the box, the same thing. But yeah, enough jibber jabber. Let's go ahead and open this up because we all know what you came for. Alright, so we have the Metroid Dread Figma Samus Aran out of the packaging, and I have to say flat out, straight up, this figure is one for the books. It's an absolute stunner. The articulation is fantastic. The paintwork is great. It's one of those figures that look worse on camera. I mean, it still looks good on camera, but when you have it in your hand in person, it is just an absolute art piece. This thing is great, and I love the game, so I already had some sort of attachment to this, so it makes me even more excited to own it. Highly recommend it. I know I say that about a lot of new figures. We all get that new figure high, but I've had this for a day, and wow, this is a great figure. I have her posed up here just so you can kind of see what's going on. This is the the box art pose. I'm not like the best at posing figures or anything, but tried my best. And wow, they really killed it. Yeah, so let's go ahead and get her in more of a relaxed pose. You'll see, like, in hand, if you do decide to get this figure, how nice it truly is, because on camera it just doesn't do it justice. It's more of those things you have to see with your own eyes. But yeah, this is a good figure. Like, I'm very impressed, very happy. I love the game, so super happy to have a great figure for it. It is very pricey. I think retail it's over $100, at least like $124.99 or $119.99. I'm not too sure. I got this as a gift from my amazing lady. Shout out to her, Karina. I love you so much. Thank you for this figure for Christmas. She knows I really wanted it. But yeah, check that out, guys. Let's get up close and personal here. Very, very pretty figure. And people don't really hate on this outfit, but a lot of people are saying the original outfit is better, and you know, I'm with you. But I don't think it's necessarily better. I just think they're both really good. Like, do we really have to pick a favorite? I don't think so. Like, this is just wild. Like, who would have thought to put blue with orange, right? Or like whatever color this is, like a red, like a lighter red. I mean, blue and red, that's obviously a good combo. We see that a lot, but like the hue of red it's just so strange. You wouldn't imagine someone to think of a blue and white costume going with that color, but somehow it works, and it looks great. Yeah, we have the blaster here, and yeah, great figure. Before we get into the articulation, let's go ahead and check out the accessories. It doesn't come with a lot, but it comes with enough, in my opinion. It comes with enough. Like, could come with more. Obviously everything could have more, but for what it is, I think it's great. First of all, we got this awesome ball when Samus Aran turns into a ball with her armor. Don't ask how it works, just let it happen, because I don't know how she would be able to turn into a ball. That's why it's a game. But and then it comes with this awesome Figma stand. It's actually a pretty good quality stand too. Like, it's not one of those flimsy ones with cheap plastic. Like, this is good solid plastic. The joints are tight on it, so it can hold her weight for sure. Got the blaster, which is beautiful. Everything's painted amazing on here. Really, really nice. And then it has this little peg. I'm keeping it in there because I'm trying to keep that, you know, the peg, the whole, like, how it should be. That way it's easy to connect, because these joints, you know, this thing's expensive. You don't want anything to break, so you want everything to work pretty easy. But to take the arm off, it's pretty simple. You're going to want to angle the arm upwards, because that's what it says on these instructions. By the way, it comes with instructions. Highly recommend reading these. I know we throw these away, but it does tell you how to handle your figure properly. But you're going to want to fold the arm up and then kind of just shimmy it out. Come off fairly easy. And then you're going to go ahead and just slide it on like that. I might have to do this off camera because it can be a bit difficult. And there we go with this awesome blaster. Look at that. This is so freaking sick. I wish it came with the blast effect. That is something that a lot of people are wishing for, and I am right there with you. But look at this articulation. So a problem with the previous Samus Aran figures is they couldn't reach across to grab her blaster, and clearly she does that often. But look at that. No problem whatsoever. You can even reach farther if you really tried, but there's no point. So, like, you know, get her all posed up with her blaster. This is just what I'm going to do for now. Look at that, guys. That is something special. Very, very easy to work with. The articulation is in just the right places. You know, posing the figure is not a problem whatsoever. Highly recommend keeping that little plastic peg, just putting it in there. You know, plastic does warp over time with heat and cold and all that, so you can keep your stuff nice and easy to go. We got two hands here. We got a fist. Replacing the hand is fairly easy. You're going to want to do the same thing that I just did with the arm. You're going to want to fold the arm up and just kind of tug the hand. Maybe hold a little ball peg, because that does want to come out. And then, yeah, it does come with an extra one of those, by the way, in case you lose it or break it. It comes with an extra one, so that's nice of them. And then another extra attachment for your stand. I'm assuming this is actually for the ball, but I've just been doing it anyways. And it seems to just, you know, go on the stand just fine. But yeah, go ahead and fix that, slide that back in there. And then you're gonna take the hand here, which is gonna be, I'm gonna do this one. Oh wait, no, that's the one I already had. I'm gonna do this one, which is kind of the relaxed open hand, which is, yeah, so it comes with two hands. A relaxed open hand and a fist, and then this one as well. I guess three technically in total, but one is already on her hand, which is the fist when you open her up. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and open this and put it on there. You just take the hand, and it's a little bit of a hassle, but you just slide it on there until you either hear it pop or until it goes all the way down. There you go. Simple as that. And then, you know, like I said, keep those little plastic pieces. Sorry everyone, I had to pause the video real quick, but we got pretty much all the accessories done. The last one, which is a fairly interesting one, is this little pad here. And you can connect her to this. I guess I could show you real quick. It's a little bit of a hassle, but it's definitely worth it. It looks great. You're gonna want to put this on like a metal object, like your fridge or something. But it's cool because it adds to the play factor. You know, I'm gonna try to do that right now. I'm not gonna do a lot of talking because I'm gonna have to focus, but sum it up, you just need to take off the hand, and you need to take off the whole joint, and then the foot. So that's the left hand and the left foot, and then you're gonna do a little bit of some articulating, and I highly recommend looking at the photo for this on the box. It's definitely gonna help. Slide that on there. There you go. And it's really cool. Like, look at that. Isn't that awesome? You put this on your fridge, and yes, the magnet is very strong. Super, super cool. Yeah, so let's go ahead and run through the articulation. That way you can know what you're working with. And I really think they did an amazing job with all of that. For, you know, an armored character. Looking down, that's how much she can look down. Doesn't look up that high, but she's wearing a helmet. Obviously she can't. Looks to the side that much. To the side that much. It might go farther, but I'm not really trying to test my luck here. And then arms go up very, very nicely. Look at that. It has this joint on here. You can kind of see it right there, but the shoulder pad itself is on this like little joint that can kind of rotate. You can see it right there. And then yeah, so you can get it out of the way. And then it has an amazing butterfly joint, which is fantastic. She can reach all the way across her chest. Rotation at the upper bicep, and then double jointed elbow. I'm gonna go ahead and switch to this hand, but yeah, after the elbow, rotation at the wrist, forward and backward with the ball joint, and then this amazing ab crunch. Look at that. I mean, pretty freaking good. Goes back, not that much. I'm not really concerned with that. Really can get a deep side bend. Has the two joints, the diaphragm and the lower abdomen. Can't really do the splits, but I'm not really, you know, tripping off that. Legs go up super high. Has rotation at the thigh. Double jointed knees, and then there's a cut right here, which is really good for those crouching poses. Really cool that they added that. And then yeah, rotation at the whatever the foot, and then there's a bit of an ankle rocker, and then bend at the foot, and then this is even on a joint as well. So look at that, when you bend her foot forward, this moves as well. I think that's really great. And then yeah, forward and backward obviously, and super good articulation. So yeah, fantastic figure. You're gonna play with it more and find even more stuff probably, but that's all I could find. There's even, I think there's a joint at the upper shoulder as well that allows you to rotate the upper shoulder, so that's really cool. And then these joints in the shoulder, they're very interesting joints. Maybe these are more well known in the Figma collector community, but yeah, it allows a lot of range, so that's really sick. This whole figure is freaking awesome. Let's go ahead and pose her up next to some other action figures for a size comparison. So we're gonna bring a few out here, just a couple random ones. We got the Marvel Legends Kang the Conqueror, the new Jada Toys Mega Man, and I do think this is a 10 out of 10 figure. This thing is phenomenal. It doesn't look like much, but this thing blew me away. For 20 bucks, this is a very good figure. Try to get him to stand up, and I think this is cool because if you collect a lot of video game characters, looks super good with Mega Man. And then we got the McFarlane SDCC Batman here, my favorite Batman figure that I have. I mean, I had the Mafex Dark Knight one, but I think for 30 bucks, can't really beat that, right? And then the Marvel Legends Symbiote Spider-Man. So yeah, as you can tell, she's a little bit short, but she's a female, so I'm not too concerned, but you could tell the sizing is a little bit small. But she's a great figure. I don't think it's that noticeable, and all in all, this thing is fantastic. Like, it really is a seriously good figure. Yeah. So at the end of the day, this thing is absolutely phenomenal. If you're thinking about it, highly recommend. Nothing feels flimsy, nothing feels cheap. Everything feels heavy, nice, good quality. The paint is great. The figure moves flawlessly. Lots of fun. Comes with a decent amount of accessories. It is very expensive. I mean, come on, it's almost 200 bucks, or almost $150. But Figma absolutely decimated this figure. This is the best Figma Metroid ever. Hands down, it would be my #1 figure, honestly. It might be, I don't know, but I really like this figure. I'm gonna give it a 9.7 out of 10. You're probably wondering why I didn't give it a 10. Well, first of all, it's expensive. It's very expensive. I don't know the economics of figures and why they cost what they do, but I could tell they put a lot of love, effort, and time into this figure, and it really paid off. This is a great figure. Anyways guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy my content, feel free to subscribe. I try to upload when I can, usually 1 to 2 times a month, and then shorts here and there. I'm pretty consistent with those things. And yeah, if you enjoy figures, action figures, you know, anything about toys and action figures, I'm here for it. I love action figures. If you have any new figures you'd want me to review, please leave it in the comment below and I'll try to check it out. I mean, I usually just get figures based on what I like, but I'm not always up to date with the new figures. But yeah, just let me know what you think of the video in the comments down below, and let me know if you got this figure and what you think of her as well, because I think they absolutely blew this out of the water. Seriously, you're all amazing. Have an awesome day.